What's up, VAREP Nation? Welcome to another episode of VARAP.
Central Florida chapter in the house, 2021 VAREP convention. Man, I am glad to see you guys. I've missed each one of you. It's been awesome to reconnect and see each other. I know we've had a big event Saturday night or Sunday night, and then we've had a couple of speakers. Now we're going to talk a little bit about what that looks like for you and how it's affecting you and what you're going to be able to take back to your chapter. So let's start with Sunday night, right? VAREP Nation, right?
Yes.
Hold that microphone up close.
All right.
So why don't you go ahead and tell us who's all here?
All right, so I'm Ernie Plaza. I'm the president of VAREP Central Florida. This is Jennifer DeVivo. She is my membership director. This is, let me start here, I'm sorry. Kevin, he is my community outreach.
Yeah.
This is Lisa Tadler. She is my secretary. This is George Freelove. He just took over governmental affairs, former president of the chapter 4 years.
Yeah.
And Leslie Hanover there, she is our treasurer.
All right, so we got everybody here, which is great. We got missing a few, but they're excused. They got other stuff going on. Right?
He couldn't be here, but he.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about Sunday night. What do you guys take away from Sunday night? Any comments to that?
Sunday night was a rush of excitement, of inspiration, and motivation.
Yeah. VAREP Nation, right?
Yeah.
What that felt like. For me, getting everybody together. It's funny when you I had a little anxiety coming here thinking, I may not know anybody, but the second I got here, I recognized all the faces.
Yeah.
Right. It was instant love, right? And then for all us to be in that room Sunday night, chanting our chant, I heard USA a few times, USA, right?
Yeah.
It just solidifies how great of an organization we are and how much we love each other. So that was great, right? Now we move on to the next day, and we have a couple of great speakers. Brent Gleason.
Yeah, I got to meet him.
Oh
He was
my
amazing. And I was like, I just want to take those principles, even though I'll never be a SEAL, and just like really, implement them.
Yeah,
I was
right.
so
Nor do you wanna
rushed.
be a SEAL.
Yes. No, I don't think I want to after some of the things. But I'm a Navy mom, and I just was like, you know what? I'll never be in the military, but I can, just inhabit those values and principles. So I was very happy to meet him and get his book.
Yeah, here's a couple of things, man, that were just, even for me, I really sunk home. I'll just share with you what my opinions was. He didn't even want to be in the Navy. And then he shares in this situation of where my buddy said I need to be a part of this. So they trained for 6 months. They trained for 6 months to even think about doing it. Right? And then they get in there and he does this thing with the scabs everywhere, sand in every crack, right? All that stuff.
Fractures.
Yeah, that is exactly what we're about. If you think about what we're doing, man, we're out there getting sandy, we're out there bleeding, we're out there fighting this fight. But the part that really impressed me was that 6 month lead up here, getting prepared. So I hope somebody from your chapter understands that and will take that back to preparations that we do.
That's what these conferences are. They help us prepare for the next level or the next year to come, especially what we learn here. And it's a re-energizing, right?
Right. What about the thing you said about all in every day, right?
All in every day.
All in every day.
Yes.
Get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah,
So,
see?
yeah.
All in every day. That's kind of how we are, right? We
Right.
sell out to help our veterans. It's awesome. All right, so then we move into the next speaker, Mary Kelly.
Yeah.
Right?
Super lady.
Super,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's talking about communication, which we all struggle with, right? I took some stuff personally away because I'm kind of the same with SOB, safe on deck, right?
Right.
Same kind of thing with my life. Let's say I'm incentive, everything's good. I got up this morning, everything's good. I failed to realize she probably wants more from me, right?
Yeah.
Rob?
Yeah. But think about that aspect with our chapters. How do you think that's going to affect our chapters moving forward with communication? Talk about that.
I think the communication with the chapters, I was listening to it and I was seeing all the stuff that we actually did this year, where she was talking about communication, and I feel like this year all of us joined even more for the cause and everything to do all our events and all our classes. And all the stuff she's talking about, communication really fell in, within our chapter. And I think next year we're gonna do even more because it just showed that everybody out there has their quirks, and every family unit has their secret little codes of words, and that's how we are. We're developing them as we keep moving forward. So,
It's great, man. So I just want to hear from each one of you, what one thing so far you're going to take back and change your community, change your chapter, change our veterans. Just tell me one thing that you guys can feel that might be, maybe we'll start back there. Yeah, go ahead. Hold it nice and close.
You know, there's a lot of things that I think as you know, we've been talking amongst ourselves. I mean, we all get to go to a lot of different conferences and see a lot of different things. I really feel like we received more personal hands-on tools this time that we each can fit within our own realm of, you know, what fits for us. I mean, for me yesterday, one of the breakout sessions, usually the breakout sessions, you go, you get a few nuggets here and there. I literally took advantage and I think I went on Amazon yesterday and purchased nearly every single
Oh, you did?
tool that I need to be able to set up for my home studio.
Yes.
And it's impressive. I mean,
Yes.
I'm telling you, we've been to
Yes.
so many of these types of conferences over the years where it's like, you need these tools, you need to implement this, you need to implement that. I literally left out of there, was on Amazon, logged on, and said, okay, I need all 14 of these. My husband is not gonna like the Visa bill, but you know what, we're all good, it's a write-off. It's the end of the year, so we're good.
Have a fundraiser.
So, yeah, there you go. So, it's for VAREP Nation, so we're good.
George, real quick from you, but I know you've been around, you're a veteran to this whole thing, right? Let's hear a little bit from you about what you think you're gonna take back.
I think the big thing here is communication outside of our group to other veteran organizations to grow our membership. And we need to get out to the general population and the other veteran groups in the Central Florida area, what we do through VARP Nation and how to get them involved in VRAP Central Florida.
That's awesome, that's great. Kevin, you got the microphone, what's up with you?
Absolutely. What I pulled from this is that, especially with Brandon, his presentation speaking to us is that every organization has strengths and weaknesses. And we all have our balances and boundaries that we can go so far, but we pull from each other. And we find that as we do each lunch and learn, we know what's going on, but they think we really got it together, but we pull it together as we're going. And I'm speaking from experience.
I'm telling you, that same principle applies to this conference.
Yes.
Pull it together.
I'm speaking from experience.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, I had two back-to-back venues going, and it's just so much involved, along with doing in the middle, you know, your real estate personal stuff there, that it all pulled together. And so thanks to these conferences and just the briefings and classes, it just energized me even more.
Yeah.
So VAREP is rocking.
Yeah, man, awesome, love it.
Lisa?
Lisa, come on.
I would say it's been great being here and getting that feeling of camaraderie that some of us really miss, you know, from being former service members. And that part's good to share with the whole community and talk to the other chapters and hear what they're doing, collaborate on ideas and gain things from them. So I think that's great and gonna help us take it back to our chapter and implement some of those things to help grow our organization.
It's all great. You got one thing to add to, don't you?
Well, I would just, I guess for me being new and not really being around the military until the last couple of years because my son left and I was one of those room mothers, you know, and I was like, what do I do with myself now? I don't have my son here. But I've just really enjoyed the camaraderie with the board. I love these guys. They've got my back. We've learned to trust each other, and then being able to be at a conference where a lot of real estate conferences, you know, it's a little different objectives. Here, it's just really about volunteering and really helping and learning and growing together. And you could feel a different warmth, a different vibration here, and I really enjoy it.
It's awesome. One last comment from you. What's this going to mean? Now you've heard from your board, man. You've heard from them. They've got some stuff. How are you going to help them implement that to make sure the chapter embraces this and helps your community?
just continue implementing what we heard here, the new guidelines, and can't wait for the classes later on for each member to have, each position have their guidance of what they should do, and then bring it back to the chapter. It's just more of just putting that SOP in place, and you know, we're gonna try to have some awarding, you know, a little bit more, like this is for us, get away from normal life, have time for us, and then meet all the other chapters, the big family. and just continue with that, because as I'm telling you, as we got more events happening, the closer we got and the more productive we got. Kevin was right. We were, stop, drop, and push. Everybody's in their place.
Right.
They knew what to do, and we got it done. So I want to say thank you to our chapter for the great stop, drop, and push. I couldn't.
And Skiles is not here.
And Skiles,
Yeah.
great outline. Sorry, Skiles, we love you.
Next time.
Yeah.
Next time. Yeah.
So look, man, we're gonna close this down and let you guys get on today. It sounds like it's all about nourishment and bonding and becoming a team, right? So please take that back. Please enforce that into your membership and help your community. That's all I say. I appreciate everyone. I'm so glad I met some of the new ones, old school guys I've known for years. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
VAREP Nation.
VAREP
Nation.
Nation.
You got it.
All right.